You know, this is very like I'm enjoying this nice quiet music that we have going before we've like started, but I feel like it's not, you know. Yeah. I need something with a bit more fear in it. Oh. Yeah. We'll get something here. We'll go find something in here. See you guys in a minute. Enjoy! everybody, what's going on? Welcome to my new little place that we hang out at sometimes called YouTube, which apparently I stream on now from time to time. How are you all doing? What a wonderful Monday evening. You're probably asking yourself two things. One, Dan, where's your video today? Good question. The video today is coming out after the stream because I realized in my infinite fucking wisdom, which isn't that much, I realized that, you know, it's a bad idea to launch a video 20 minutes before you do a YouTube live stream, and then YouTube is like, hey, do we push your stream or do we push your video or do we do neither? And you know, so now we're gonna wait till after the stream. But hello everyone, what's going on? I'm Dan and Two Shoes, and today we're gonna answer your live streaming questions, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's not a game show as the music would suggest, but it's just gonna be a nice fucking time. Are you all well? How is everyone doing? Are you all beautifully happy? I hope so. If not, that's okay too. Who do we have? Matthias, what's going on? Kev, Saul, Cairo, Zed, Kyle, Hugo. What's going on, everybody? We'll get into the questions momentarily. We gotta settle in first, you know? I just ate a burger. We gotta let it digest. And then we're gonna get into everything. You guys can answer your questions. Or ask your questions. I will answer. I'll do my best to answer them. What's up, Wally? How are you, bud? And it'll be a great time. Getting myself nice and caffeinated. No gauntlet today. No gauntlet today. We're not gaming today. We're here to talk, and we're here to talk fucking business. You know? What were the toppings on your burger? This is very important. Well, first, Zed, right? Firstly, they were homemade burgers. Okay? Homemade burgers. Made them myself. This is how I do it. Get my mince meat. Put it in a big bowl. I grind it all up. I put some salt and pepper in there. Secret ingredient. About a mouthful of beer. Right? Any lager will do. Just a little mouthful. Okay? You pour that in on top of your mince meat. Alright? Just bear with me. Live Cairo. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Very kind. So then, once I do that, I make my little thing of buff, all right, and then I smush it down using a plate, and I make it all nice and perfectly rounded, and then I put some mustard on the burger, both sides, ripping hot pan, dump it on there. Do you measure the mouthful with your mouth? Absolutely, Sword Bear. That's the thing you do. You just fucking take a gulp and just straight on top of the mix, and it's great. Everyone, please do me a favor before we get kicking off. Please do me a giant solid favor and like the stream if you haven't already. If you hit the little like button, if you like the smash button that's on this stream, it apparently helps massively here on YouTube. I spent a lot of my time giving Twitch tips, but you know, just learning the ropes here on YouTube for the crack. I don't know, you know. But please do leave a little tummies up on the stream. But yes, on then my burger. So I made a double burger. So there's two buffs, 2 bits of buff. All right. And then there was, I had some ketchup, some cheese, some lettuce, and a brioche bun. Kept it simple. Like smash button. Thank you very much. Swaraj, I hope I said your name correctly, says YouTube or Twitch. I personally stream on Twitch. That's what I do. But on Mondays, I do little YouTube streams here where we answer streamer questions all related to Twitch. Why do I do it here and not Twitch? Good question. But I seem to have a bigger... Thank you, Subsin, for following me on Twitch. Appreciate you. Are you going to be streaming on YouTube more often? Every Monday, Marley. Also, hello. Every Monday I'm planning on doing this, yeah. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to change my video release schedule to... Follow me to the depths! Lubed. Lubled? Lubed. I'm going to go ahead and say lubed because it's funny. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, the plan is... I currently release my videos on Monday, but I feel like if I'm going to be streaming on Mondays, it's probably better to launch the videos on Tuesday. So it's probably... This is how the week's going to look. Monday, YouTube live stream. Tuesday, new video. This week's video is still coming out today, by the way, just after the stream. Once the stream ends, I'll put the video live. It's already uploaded. It's in the oven. It's cooking. It just needs to get put out. So yeah, Monday's new video. Monday, YouTube live stream. Tuesday, new video, Twitch stream. Wednesday, Twitch stream. Friday, Twitch stream. Sunday, Twitch stream. Repeat. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Do I talk French? As the French would say, no. I actually failed my French exam in school. Like the final exam that I had to take, and I failed French. YouTube finger guns algorithm, ranking boost. I was actually looking for your new upload. I saw you were live. That's so fucking, you know, it's actually so mind-blowing to me. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what the weirdest fucking thing to me with this whole thing is? That people actually, you know, I could be talking out of class here. I could be saying this like preemptively, but I feel like maybe there's a chance people somehow give a shit about what I have to say. Because what was so fucking cool to me today, right? Like I scheduled this stream because you can schedule streams on YouTube, and I'm sure a lot of you know that. And I like I did it this morning. I scheduled it at like 1 p.m. my time, and then I came on like half an hour ago to get ready and get everything set up and make sure it was all working. And I looked at the thing, and there was like 10 people or something waiting in the stream. I was like, what the fuck? And then people know when I don't upload and stuff. It's weird, man. It's weird. I like it though. I think it's phenomenally cool, and it makes me so happy that people seem to give a shit. Are you answering YouTube and Twitch questions, or just Twitch? I'll answer whatever question I can, Wally. I don't really know if I'm like equipped to answer your YouTube questions, but I'm willing to share if I know the answer. Absolutely, for sure. But we're still getting warmed up, you know. Have you ever streamed a console game? Yeah, I stream console games all the time. Swaraj, thank you for subscribing here on YouTube. You're very kind. Yeah, I stream console games all the time. I got a Switch, I got a PS5. We do all that stuff. That was a very efficient... No, I loved it. Thank you. I tried very hard. I'm treating this like a big old university lecture. Oh, I wish I had... You know what I fucking need for these? I need one of these things where I can stand up. Brendino, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I stand up, right? Like we could go to the wide cam, and I could do like a little pull down, and I could pull down like a whiteboard. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. And then we could like write shit. That's the huge brain play. Huge brain play. That's what I want to do. Huge. I forgot you stream on YouTube every Monday, so I'm glad I got here semi early. Yeah, you did. You were in plenty of time. Also, thank you again for being a channel member. Thanks to everyone who's choosing to become a channel member here on YouTube. That's very fucking cool. Hello, Fudeka. What's going on? A good tip for warming up is to stand up and try and touch the tip of your toes without bending your knees. I'm prone to stretching. I like to stretch. Stretching is important. How do you organize your scenes and sources? I get different answers on what the most CPU efficient way to display things is. Window capture versus display capture. Background. Lot going on this question, Christian. There's a lot going on here. This is a tough one to start on. We'll start in a second. We'll start in a second. We're going to throw me. You guys are throwing me right in the deep end. I'm still caffeinating myself. I got sent this like this is not sponsored, by the way. I don't know why I did this. It isn't sponsored. I got sent like it's kind of like G Fuel from a company, and I'm testing it today. I'm testing it. So far, I feel pretty caffeinated. It feels pretty good. Oh. Yeah, well, I did. Don't worry. I got on. I did my stretches. I got everything ready before we started. It was a good time. It was a good time. Shall we just jump into it, though? You guys are probably sick of me talking about fucking burgers and all that nonsense. Shall we fire directly into the questions? Are you all ready? Do we need to do anything else before we begin? Do we need to? Are we ready to go? Are we ready to answer your fucking questions? All right, okay, let's get them in. Just don't load them all in at once. Let's see. All right, let's start with Christian. How do you organize your scenes and sources? I get different answers on what the most CPU efficient way to display things is. Window capture versus display capture. Background GIFs versus background videos, etc. So it's kind of vague, Christian, right? But what I will say to you is like, your CPU is either going to handle what you're doing or it's not going to handle what you're doing. Typically, standard OBS is a lot more CPU efficient than Streamlabs OBS. Streamlabs OBS is pretty hungry on your CPU usage, okay? But what I would say is add stuff, record, test, make sure everything's okay, add something else when you start to see it stutter, that's when you're pushing it too much. Also, typically, if you're streaming a game, I would say game capture is the best thing to do. If you're streaming a game, try game capture. I use a capture card on my PC, so I just use the capture card. I don't use game capture, but I had the best time with game capture. Monitor your CPU. You know, download a program called HW Info. Monitor your CPU usage. Check out everything. You don't want to push it over the fucking limit. You know what I mean? You want to keep it. Brendan Peterson, thank you very much for subscribing to me right here on YouTube. Very kind. But yeah, you don't want to push it too far over the edge. You know, just add things as they are. If you're adding videos, try to add WebMs as opposed to MP4s. Or .movs or anything that's going to be really heavy file. You want them to be as compressed as possible. Look into a program called Handbrake. Handbrake is a great way to convert. It's a free program, and it's a great way to convert any videos you might have into other lower res formats that might perform better on your stream. But don't force anything. Like, if it's not working or if it's sometimes working, don't trust that it's going to work all the time. I hope that answers your question a little bit. There's no particular way I do it. I just monitor what my CPU is at when I'm streaming. All right, what else we got? You need an old school chalkboard and a bow tie. Then your university lecturer from the 1970s. Or if I was a university lecturer from the 1970s in Ireland, I would also have a cane. Big fan of your videos. Really helped a lot during the first few months of starting a stream. Thank you. Hey, thanks, Brendan. Appreciate the kind words, bud. Hello, Average. You didn't miss much, bud. We're just getting going. Hello, Ben, as well. What's going on? Max just here for the burger talk. If we're getting serious, I'm just head out. Part 2 of the question is explain your vape setup, please. Also a huge fan of the channel. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. It is a vape with a battery in it and some liquid, and it stops me from smoking cigarettes. When you stream console games, do you use audio input on your streaming software, or do you some other thing? Because I personally, when I tried, my mic got really choppy, and that doesn't happen with PC games. That sounds weird. I've never encountered that issue, Subson. I just have everything going through my capture card. So, you know, my stream audio. If you're using an Elgato card, you'll be able to use a software called Elgato Sound Capture, right? That will allow you to take your like console audio and then also configure your computer audio accordingly. So in my stream, I just have my mic audio, and then Elgato Sound Capture and my capture card are taking my game audio from my console and throwing it all into OBS for me. You know, so that's pretty much it. There's no like real way for me that I do it. You know, it's not like there's a secret, but that sounds to me like, is it like cutting your mic out, or is it making your mic crackly? That could be your CPU just going through the fucking roof. I wondered if you had any tips on how to best efficiently stream. I have 2 hours. Oh, got a lot of stuff. Mods! What's happening? What is happening? God. Hey, I didn't know this stuff happened on YouTube. Cool. It does too. Crazy. This is wild. This is wild. Cool. We're being attacked on YouTube. Very cool. Good job. I think I did it. I think I got it. I think we're good. I think we're all safe. I think we're safe. Anyway. Random. God damn! Be gone from here! Jesus. Take a chill pill there, lads. Think we're good. Good. It takes so long. It takes so long. Oh my god. Motherfuckers. Apologies for the interruption, everybody, but we're learning together. Be gone from here! So is this follow butting? It's not even follow butting. It's just chat spam. Weird. All right. Let's hope... anyone, if I've missed your questions, please put it back in the chat. Because I missed it just now. We made it through! Sorry about that, guys. I thought I modded my mods from my stream. There we go. Oh! I don't know how to best correctly deal with this. The message has no meaning. The sentence has no meaning. Correct. Saul, I think I've modded you. Can streaming hurt your views? Don't think so. In fact, I would say the opposite. Guys, I'm sorry, I can't keep up with chat right now. If you guys have stuff to ask, just you're gonna have to give me a second until this subsides, unfortunately. Sean, I think the best way to do it is to actually you hide them as opposed to time them out. God damn. Is there a sub-only mode? Yeah, maybe I might have to do that, guys. I might have to stick chat. If there is a sub-only mode, I might have to do that. Like, put it in... No, I still have to defeats the fucking purpose because no one here is members. I can't really do a Q&A. Heidi's... Yeah. Both are going to make me mod. I got my stream mods modding, my Twitch mods modding over here as well, but thank you for the offer. Appreciate it. You're getting botted. Yes, I figured that out. Guess Dan has hit it big with all this spam. Yeah, fuck yeah. As soon as I start streaming, a lot of my views drop. I don't know what you mean in terms of your YouTube videos. Am I safe to ask a question? I think we're good now. Yeah. Guys, if I missed anything, please pop it back in the chat. That would be helpful because I missed everything just now. That would be handy. Oh, man. Jesus. Louises. But yeah, I missed a lot of stuff because the chat just went 2 days in a row. Got fucking follow botted. Got follow botted on Twitch on Monday. On Sunday as well. Which so. God. I hope your day is good, dude. It is very good. Thank you very much. How's your day? Thank you, Saul. Appreciate you. Hey, look, this shit happens. It's part of the game, man. You know what I mean? You just have to deal with this shit. Which is poo-poo, but whatever. I was wondering if you had any advice on streaming efficiently. I have time for 2 weekday streams of around 2 to 3 hours and 1 Sunday stream around 5 to 6 hours. I've had success with events, but yeah, I mean, look, what I would say is if you're limited in your... Thank you, Amir, for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate you. What I would say is if you're struggling to, you know, balance your stream schedule and you're like, you know, you're limited to what your time is with your personal life, your day job, whatever, and or school, try out a few different hours. One thing I've said in my last couple of videos is what you want to try do if you want to find like your best use of your time, have a look at your creator dashboard on Twitch, right? Look at your analytics, look at where the majority of your viewers are from, and try find a time that you think will be a good middle ground for you and them. So for example, the majority of my viewers are from the States, right? Most of you guys are from America. So it's the best use of my time to stream in the evening. It's the best use of my time to stream in the evening because that way I'm still awake and I'm hitting most of my American viewers as they're waking up. So that's what I find is the handiest thing to do. But like, you're better off streaming and getting one solid stream in where you know you're hitting the right audience or the right time zones, as opposed to like 4 really shitty long streams that you're really hitting no one. But move your times around. Like if you can make time like and try different times throughout the week, That's a good way to do it. But for me, like, I always thought that Monday was the perfect day for me to stream. And one day I didn't make my Monday stream, and I did the stream on Tuesday instead. And I was like, holy shit, my streams are way better performing on Tuesday, like once I start streaming at this particular time. And it made a way bigger difference. So I would definitely just have a look at trying choosing that time. But it might take you a little bit longer than most, you know, if you can't devote all the time in the world that you want. But you'll get there. You know what I mean? Just, you got to play it smart in that sense. You can put the chat in slow mode. That's a good idea. Learning as we do. How do I do this? All right, the chat is now in slow mode. Thank you, whoever suggested that. You're legends. Thank you very much, whoever did that. I've been streaming with my game volume really low because if I increase it, then my mic starts to echo a lot. I would like to increase the volume for better experience. Kyle, add a noise gate to your microphone, okay? In OBS or Streamlabs OBS, you can actually go in. They're built in. Add a noise gate to your microphone. What this does is it basically stops your microphone from being active unless there's a certain volume that's hitting it. So, for example, if I stop talking, my mic completely doesn't pick up. So it, like, for example, doesn't pick up like if I vape. It doesn't pick up the like, you know what I mean? So I have it set that it only picks up sound at a certain volume. So if you add a noise gate to your microphone, it won't pick up, it won't activate when it's coming out of your head, right? That's my voice to you. Now, it will still activate when you're talking, but you won't hear it as much when you're not. Try that. Give that a go. Thought about doing your game streams on YouTube? I actually have thought about it. Yeah. I would say I have thought about it a lot. And the thing is, I've been kind of planning if I ever make it to 10,000 subs, possibly making a second channel that's more gameplay orientated, because gaming is my bread and butter. Like, the gaming is what I do. So what I would love to do is like have a second channel just for like more gameplay story time things. Like, I just have this really nice idea in my head that I could basically make these videos that's just like get any sort of gameplay. Like, it could be me running around in World of Warcraft, say, as a backdrop, and I'm just talking about, you know, I could tell like longer win stories, like, you know, funny stories I have from my time on Twitch, or how I got started as a Twitch streamer, or just random stuff that I could talk about. And maybe I would do some game streams over there. That could be fucking fun. I don't know, possibly. Change this music. Problem is, I have to fit it around my time, so I can stream 6 to 9 Monday to Sunday, and I can stream anytime on Sundays. Viewership is fine, averaging at 7 to 10 usually, but I feel I can't grow. My advice to you then, Wally, is are you creating content elsewhere? Like, that's a question I have for you. Are you making any other sort of content? Like, this whole idea, and I'm pretty sure most people know this by now, but this whole idea of that, like, the longer you're live, the better it is. Like, nah, like, I think people are kind of past that idea now, right? It's all about like, I stream 4 days a week, and even that's probably too much. I used to stream 3 days a week, you know. I would think I would rather spend, if I stream for a maximum of 4 hours. 4 hours is like the longest I'll stream, unless I'm doing like a big thing, like a big event or some shit, right? And I feel like that's so much more beneficial because I spend my days planning my content for the week, and then I go live in the evening once I've done all my work for the day, right? Very important stream question. Apple or orange juice? Oh, buddy, that's a difficult one. I'm going to say orange juice. 100%. Is focusing a day on YouTube instead a better idea and minimizing streams to 2 days? I would say that's a great idea. Absolutely. Yeah, because then you're hitting 2 places. You know what I mean? Absolutely. I've always said this, that like any bit of content that you put online, be it YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, whatever, you're essentially entering a lottery, right? I've always said this. You're essentially entering a lottery. Like, every time you put out a fucking TikTok video, there is a chance, now depending on how good the video is or whatever, obviously all that shit helps, but there is a chance that video can pop the fuck off. How many people have been made overnight over one video just popping off? So why would you not maximize your chances of being elsewhere, right? Like me myself, I don't currently devote a lot of time to making things like TikToks and Reels because I focus on Twitch and YouTube. It's unrealistic for me to think that I could focus all my time on trying to create and come up with ideas for my stream, because people think that like streaming is just you go live and you just whatever happens when you're on it. No, like I plan out my fucking stream. Like I know what I'm doing most of the time, every minute I'm live, right? And I've got a plan. I've got something I want to stick to. Now, you have a lot more room for improv, but you know, that takes time. It takes time to plan out like, okay, what am I doing this week? Am I doing all these things and what games am I playing? And let's test them and all that stuff. And then I want to make good YouTube videos. I got to write scripts. I got to come up with ideas. I don't want to just sit on this, I don't want to sit on this seat every minute for, you know, the next 3 years and just say, hey guys, today we're going to talk about why Twitch isn't working for you. I want to be able to like ultimately evolve with my content and change, you know? So like that takes time and effort. So it's unrealistic for me to think that I could focus on both those things and do both those things well as making high quality TikToks and high quality Instagram Reels. I just post what I can. Now, when I move into full time, you know, it'll be easier, hopefully, to, you know, do more shit. Yeah, we are in slow mode, everybody. We're getting a pretty bad bot attack. Maybe I can change the slow mode to like 5 seconds instead of 10. 10 seems pretty excessive. Let's put it to 5. Yeah, we were getting pretty badly botted a while ago, so I had to pop us in slow mode. But let's just put it 5 seconds. Now, you guys are slightly less out of slow mode now. Thank you for your advice. We'll try the noise gate later on. You're a legend. Hey, you're a legend. I'm not creating content elsewhere, really, no. Consider dropping a day of streaming to focus on YouTube content. I enjoyed streaming more, but I think if I want a bit of growth, is YouTube more viable? I would say, like, think about it. You're live on Twitch. You're only really going to grow if you're only really going to be accessible as long as you're live. Yes, I know VODs stay up, but who the fuck browses Twitch to watch VODs unless they're already a follower or a subscriber of yours? YouTube is the place to go if you want to create more content. Now, that doesn't mean creating content on YouTube is not just like creating stream highlights and putting them on YouTube, because realistically, who the hell is going to watch a stream highlight video from a streamer they've never heard of? You need to be creating searchable and clickable content. Let's say you have a sick Fortnite game. I can't believe I did this in Fortnite. Let's say you built something amazing in Minecraft. I spent 10,000 hours building this thing in Minecraft. You know what I mean? Like, that's searchable. That's clickable content. You know what I mean? Instead of just like, here's my May stream highlights. Because who's going to click on that unless they all don't already know you? Don't get me wrong. Stream highlights are great for your community. They're great bits of content to service your community that already exists. But they're not necessarily going to make you grow, right? What's up, Critical? The more I stream, the more my video views decline. I don't think those two are related, Synth. I can't imagine that makes a difference. You know what I mean? I maybe you can expand more. How are you? I'm very good. Can we have Spagbot in the chat? Maybe. I think I've added like all the emotes I can right now for members on the channel. Bots yesterday, bots today. I know. Guy can't catch a break. Oh, I do, Kev. Yes. I can't today, Wally. But that's not something I would do typically on stream. Sometimes on streams on Twitch we do like stream reviews and stuff like that, and VOD reviews, or not, well, clip reviews. But no, I won't be doing it today, I'm afraid. Sorry about that, buddy. We're now in bike mode, slow mode, but a bit faster. Yes, we are in bike mode for sure. Hello, Fresh. I think Fresh, how you say it? Refresh. Hey, Dan, best place to buy podcast equipment in Dublin, Ireland, by the way. Tolman.de. I just made affiliate. Congrats! I would say Tolman.de, buddy. You're going to get charged. Yeah, you could look at Sounds Around in Capel Street. They're pretty good if you want to shop local. If not, Tolman.de. If you make stream highlight videos, what if you name it something other than stream highlight? Then it would be a good video. I mean, like, yes, you could, right? But people are going to click on it like, all right, let's say in your stream highlight video, you do something like absurd. Like, that's only going to be applicable to like, I wouldn't say that's necessarily applicable to variety streamers. Like, let's say you did something like an event, like a challenge on your stream, and it was a stream highlight video. Yes, you could probably make a clickable video out of that. But the problem is, if you're a variety streamer, you're someone who's doing different things all the time, and you have one specific clip in your video that you're essentially kind of clickbaiting, right? I think that's you know, probably not. People aren't going to stick around to watch the entire clip to get to the bit that you've clickbaited, if that makes sense. I have a question. I want to be a multi-game streamer, but I worry I have to pigeonhole a game and make YouTube content for it for ages to build a foundation. Is this the case? I mean, I would say no. I'm a multi-game streamer. I've never streamed the same game for more than a couple of weeks. Like, I typically stream single-player games. Absolutely not. No. I would say it's probably easier to grow as a multi-game streamer than it is as a one-game streamer. Toman is goated. Toman is goated. So I want to make sure I'm sponging every word today. Sponge away, my friend. Do you think 190 subs in 7 months is okay? I think that's very good. Yes, for sure. Some people don't do that in like 2 years. So congrats. I change games every stream. That's completely fine as well. I do like mainly. I just play like. There's no right or wrong. Okay. Like, if you're enjoying, like, for me, I enjoy streaming multiple games at a time. I typically have 2 games on the go on my channel, unless I'm doing some sort of, like, challenge, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to do this thing called the Gauntlet, where I do, like, a challenge in 3 different games, and I try to do it all in one stream. Now, you know, there's no, like, right or wrong way. Like, you could be a Valorant streamer, and you're dead set on streaming Valorant. All right, okay, great. Stream Valorant all you want, but you need to have a strategy in place to get eyes on your stream other than Twitch, because you are competing against the thousands of other people streaming Valorant, right? You know? So I think, you know, once you have a strategy in place, that's totally fine. An engaging video is key. It's about what the story you can tell. Exactly as Dan said, I built this. The journey is the journey of building. Exactly. You're telling a story. There needs to be a considerable start, middle, and end, I would say, to most videos. Like, you got, like, that's essentially it. It's narrative theory, right? It's narrative crafting. That's key, you know? Like, if you want people to be engaged, like someone who creates stream highlight content really well and recycles them, I'm sure you all know, is Ludwig. Ludwig makes fantastic videos recycled. If you want a crash course on how to do that, watch any of Ludwig's stream highlight videos. Is because the guy isn't just sitting there streaming and then goes into Premiere Pro and cuts together a 20-minute video of the funny moments on his stream. No, he specifically goes live knowing that he's going to create a video out of what he's doing on stream that day. That's the real Galaxy Brain play. Does changing between different genres matter? Absolutely not, no. Like, look, for me, right, like, I stream different games all the time. So when I was streaming Dark Souls, I had a shitload of people that just wanted to watch Dark Souls come into my stream. Now, for every 5 new people that come into your stream, 4 of them will leave once you finish playing Dark Souls. That's just the platform. That's just how it works. But every 5 people that come in, one of those people might realize that you're awesome and they'll stick around with you. So many people found my stream during, like, high-performing games for me, right? So at the time, I streamed Subnautica. Subnautica was really big on Twitch, and I got a lot of new people into chat. Most of my, like, current long-time viewers came from Subnautica or Dark Souls or Breath of the Wild. So, you know, people find you through a game category, but they'll stick with you and they'll watch you for no matter what you play. And it's so fucking crazy to hear, because a lot of the times I'm like, guys, I'm going to play this game. Do you guys care? I really want to try it out. And the amount of times in the chat, people just say, Dan, we don't care what you're playing. You know what I mean? We're here to vibe, you know? And that's awesome to hear. And I think that's the case with most communities as well. People won't search for funny highlights for a game. Well, then think about it. Does the content that you have to make involve gaming? Maybe it's educational content. That's exactly what I did. You know, like, I am dog shit at every game I play. Anyone who's ever watched my stream knows that I'm dog shit at whatever I play. And I knew I wasn't gonna, you know, be discovered creating funny content. Yeah, without trying to sound up my own ass, I know I can be funny on Twitch, right? I think I can make jokes and people laugh at them sometimes. Ha ha ha. But I knew that's not gonna get you anywhere, right? It's not, unless you're extremely lucky. Being just funny isn't gonna just get you anywhere in today's ecosystem, right? So, you know, I was like, what else could I make? What else do I want to make? And I was like, oh, well, I watch all these Twitch educational videos. A lot of them are great, but a lot of them don't answer the questions I have. Maybe I'll make those videos. And that's what I did, you know? So maybe, like, don't pigeonhole yourself into thinking that you just have to make game videos, you know? Maybe you make educational TikToks based on the game you like. Maybe you create, like... It doesn't have to be YouTube, you know what I mean? It could be, like, any sort of TikTok stuff. Is it better to focus on a game till it's beaten or switch up based on feel? I'm playing Dark Souls right now, Wednesday, Thursday, and change up Friday, Saturday, but I wonder if I'm missing out by dedicating those days to Dark Souls. Well, I always have 2 games on the go, right? I always, typically, if I'm doing a playthrough, I'll have, like, you know, let's say currently, okay, I know I haven't been, like, paying a lot of attention to this playthrough at the minute, but I'm currently playing Ratchet & Clank, the new one, and Subnautica Below Zero. So I'll have the days I stream Subnautica, and I'll have the days I stream Ratchet & Clank, right? And I see no reason in not finishing a game. Like, I was streaming Raft for a while, and it was, like, super high performing for me, but I just kind of got bored of it. Like, there was a lot of good views coming from Raft, but I just got bored of the game. I knew there was only so much content I could create out of playing Raft, so I changed it. I was like, fuck this. And don't feel bad about that. Like, if you're not having fun, eventually everyone will stop having fun with you, you know? I see your content on YouTube as a streamer advice, which is different to your Twitch content. Very similar strategy to LJ. LJ makes fantastic content. Yeah. What's funny is I actually wasn't aware of LJ until I started making this content. And yeah, I see him in his chat sometimes. He's a fucking good dude. But yeah, I think that's but like your YouTube content doesn't have to be similar to your Twitch content, right? Like it doesn't, you know, like not everyone, like I've had people tell me like, oh, you're so different on Twitch than you are on YouTube. But like I just saw what I saw like on YouTube, or sorry, why I went on YouTube is like, you know, why should anyone listen to me, right? I'm not a partnered streamer, right? I'm not a fucking vessel of knowledge. I'm not big. I don't get hundreds of viewers, right? Like some of these other people who make Twitch advice content. But that's the whole niche of the channel. The whole channel is that I'm a small streamer trying to help other people who are in and around my size as I figure shit out, because sometimes there's not a resource for that, right? Sometimes a lot of the questions you see answered on like Twitch educational videos are like more high stakes problems, where I'm trying to answer the lower stake issues for the people who are trying to just find their footing. That's kind of like what I do. When I find a problem, I've always said this, when I find a problem or I answer that question myself, I make a video on it, right? How do you make your Discord server engaged? Oh, Lime, this is something that I struggled with so much. Like, the thing about Discord is people will join it, and there's not that much stuff you can really do other than be active in it yourself to an extent. But what's great is eventually when enough people start to join it, you'll start to see conversations happen, which is beautiful, because it's hard. You can be on your You can be on your Discord all the time, and you can be asking questions and trying to incite conversations, but when it starts to happen naturally, that's when you're onto a fucking winner. You know what I mean? Like, provide people with the right channels to do whatever they want, you know? So don't have everyone in the general chat channel. You know, like there was a time on Twitch where I was like big into Pokemon stuff, and we made a Pokemon stuff channel in the Discord. Now there's like a load of different channels. There's like, let me see, we got like a fan stuff channel, we got a selfies channel, we made a walking club in an attempt to get people to go out and go on walks together, hop in a voice call and just go on walks out there and be active. We have a tabletop RPGs section because there was a lot of people asking about Dungeons and Dragons. So like, you know, supply and demand. If there's a demand for something, supply the place to talk for those people to continue that conversation in, and you'll start to see conversation happening. You know, it's pretty crazy. Like it does just start to happen a little bit more naturally the more people join it. I'm a pro player for a very niche game, Guitar Hero. Fucking no way. That is so cool. You receive, you know what, Moose? You receive a very rare honor here. You're going to receive a incredible job from Metal Dan, which I've never done on YouTube. Take it away, Metal Dan. Incredible job. Very cool. That's awesome. I love Guitar Hero. I've always valued having top tier gameplay, but I have a tough time finding new viewers that could have any interest in the game and stream. Any tips, buddy? I have yet to see any Guitar Hero content on TikTok. Make fucking Guitar Hero TikToks. The game is perfectly laid out for vertical content. The game is built to be made into vertical. Like, it literally, start making fucking Guitar Hero TikToks right now. This is how I got 100% on Through the Fire and Flames. Or like, have like a split the TikTok so it's like half on your fucking fingers on the guitar and half on the game. Make Guitar Hero TikToks right now. I will watch them. I've heard being affiliate reduces your viewers. Is that true? No. What is the legal time I can play some meme or a bit of sound effects? Sound simple? I don't know what you mean. As an affiliate, is it cool to stream on YouTube and Twitch, just not at the same time? Yes, that's what I'm doing right now. You can stream as an affiliate, and depending on the agreement you have as a partner, you can stream on YouTube and Twitch, just not simultaneously. Did you get 5k subs in 1 year? I've gotten 5k subs since February, I think was when I posted my first Twitch video. It's pretty awesome. I'm delighted. Thank you all for subscribing to me. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. And again, everyone, if you're enjoying today's stream, please leave a like on it. That actually helps. If you're watching on YouTube, which you are, because it's the only place I'm streaming right now. But yeah, leave a little like on it. That helps, apparently. I do the same thing with Rocksmith. I split the TikToks with the chart. Guys, if you're making gameplay TikToks or any sort of TikTok based on a game, check out Streamladder.com. If you're not already using Streamladder.com, it is the best thing to make fucking TikToks and make them so easily. Streamladder.com. You literally paste. You don't have to upload anything into it. You can, but you can just paste in your Twitch clip. If you have a Twitch from clip, you can just paste in the URL and you can create and download a really awesome like TikTok or vertical video from it, and it is so good. You don't have to fucking download anything, sign up to anything. It's perfect. So use Streamladder if you're not using it. Just drop by to say, hey, hope it's a good stream. Thank you very much, Aslan. Hope you're doing good, bud. That's such a good shout about Guitar Hero TikToks, especially if you can get mods like the old frets and frets on fire thing for trending sounds. Exactly. Do Guitar Hero, yeah, do Guitar Hero covers of any of the big TikTok songs if they're out there. I don't know if that's even possible. I don't know. I post 5-minute commentary videos. Should I start making my videos longer or keep them at 5 minutes? Trial and error. If you find that try post a 10-minute video. I believe the algorithm kind of favors longer videos. Try post a 10-minute video. See if it works. Change up your thumbnail design. Some people like get into this. Some people get into their heads that like, oh, I've this thumbnail that I like design that I use and it makes my channel really coherent and nice. Change your fucking thumbnail design. You know what I mean? They all start to blend into one after a while. You know? That could be a thing. Change your thumbnails, change your length, change how you title, change the tags you use. Like, try all these other things, you know? Just because something worked once doesn't mean it's always going to work, you know? How do you keep your audience invested in your game? Most of my audience is there to talk to me, but they never seem invested in the game I'm playing. That's the case for 90% of my streams. It's very rare. It's very rare that, you know, people will care what I'm playing. I typically like to just have talking points, you know, if I'm doing something in particular. If I have something that happened to me that day, I'll tell the story. I'll ask chat if they ever experienced it. I'll, you know, keep asking questions, telling random stories. I have like a fucking bucket of random things I could tell my chat at all times. Have that in your back pocket. Pull one out. Start maybe asking more things to your chat. Sometimes you might get a response, sometimes you might, and it's a really good way to keep the conversation flowing. I recently got affiliated. Wonder if I should make a Discord now or wait till I have more people watching. Make one now. What's the harm? You know? Sometimes it's hard, but don't fall into this, like... I've heard this whole, like, active for active thing, where it's like you ask a friend to be active in your Discord, and then they, as a result, are active in your Discord. It's bullshit. Don't do it. Make one. If it's there, people will join it, you know? Like, that's what I did. I made a Discord, like, day one streaming. I was like, actually, you know what? I didn't even make it. My friends made it for me. And they were like, just have this, man. You know what I mean? Just have it. It'll be cool. And I just ended up using it. And now there's like nearly 500 people in it, which is crazy. You should all join my Discord, by the way. Just go to my Twitch chat and type ! Discord. I'm too lazy to post the link in this chat. Should I vary? Yes. Hey there, I'd love to post on YouTube, but I really just like editing. Is there a way to get past this? Hire an editor? I mean, look, you could be I don't know what type of content you plan on creating on YouTube, but unfortunately, like, there is a little bit of a skill ceiling and on YouTube, and you can't just, you know, post something that's unedited where you can see you reaching for the camera or you can see you know, pressing stop, and you kind of have to put in that little bit of an effort on YouTube. The bar has been raised, so you kind of have to, if you want to post some videos, especially longer form things, there does have to be a certain level of editing in them. Don't get me wrong, you don't have to be like busting out fucking 3D graphics, special effects, all that shit. You don't have to do that, but basic cuts, zooms, whatever, bit of music in the background, that goes a long way for a lot of people because they expect to see it. You know what I mean? There's a certain level of expectation that you get with a YouTube video. If you click on it, you expect the camera quality to be pretty good if it's a person talking, or to a certain standard, you expect them to be audible or clearly heard, you know? So I would say, look, editing isn't that scary. It's not that bad. You get used to it. It's kind of just part of the job. And, you know, you can find a lot of great guides out there to help with it, you know? So I would check it out. It's handy. How do I make viewers more willing to engage with the chat on Twitch? I have a viewer points and commands, but they don't engage often. Origami, I would say watch my video on how to have an active chat. That's not me trying to plug my viewers, but it's a much more detailed answer to your question. There's a lot of different things you can do. That's a great place to start. If you just check on the channel, there's a video called How to Make Your Chat More Active or something it's called. And it's a handy video, I think. If you have any questions after you've watched it, come back. We can chat about it more. I've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, non-gaming related architecture. How do I merge my content from YouTube into my Twitch content that is gaming related and make it work? That's a good one. Is there any games that involve like architecture? You know what? Why don't you recreate like architectural feats in Minecraft and explain, like, show the real life architecture and then show like the actual build in Minecraft, and you could do like a little history channel about architecture all through Minecraft. Here, I'm gonna start here. Like, fucking, I started your YouTube channel. That's a good idea. I would watch the shit out of that, and I don't care at all about architecture. No offense, I don't. But do that. That's a great idea. I would watch those videos. I would literally watch those videos. Like, if you could find a way to merge like this is what we went back to earlier. Like this narrative. Have half the video be like, you know, they're like, you know. The start could be like the history, then the build, and then like how you did it, like versus the real life scale. I don't know. I don't even know if it's possible. Two things I know very little about. Also, hello, John. Would you ever consider switching to YouTube for your streams? Any notable drawbacks / positives? Hey, Rob. No, you know what? No, right now it's not on my radar. I really like streaming on Twitch, and I don't really like. There's this whole idea out there that Twitch is gonna die and YouTube's gonna take over, and it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, I see the argument for both sides, but like right now YouTube is just so far behind Twitch, in my opinion, in what it does. Like, one notable thing, like one obvious drawback is like a lot of revenue for a lot of streamers comes from gifted subs. I know that mine does, right? It's very like I would get a lot more gifted subs in a month than I would just like random subscribers, right? Or Prime subscribers. And a lot of streamers rely heavily on that income. You don't have that option here. Here you basically just have members or super chats, and that's one thing. I also just think the ecosystem's a bit fucked up. Like at the start of this chat, we got like botted. There was somebody like spam botting, and it took me like quite a long time to figure out how to put the chat in slow mode. You know what I mean? Now, arguably, should I have known that? Yeah, probably, but like it's not as obvious as it is on Twitch. It's not just a button. Like it's going to like edit the stream, go in slow mode. It's a little bit weird, you know what I mean? So right now, I think it's too early days to make the call. Like, is it something I might be open to in the future? Yeah, hell yeah. If something like, you know, goes horribly wrong on Twitch, then maybe. But right now, Twitch is my home. Don't really see that changing. In the absence of Nightbot, we have KevBot. Hello, Mazza. How are you, bud? Do you think there's a certain time to upload on a certain day, like a specific time? There's always peak times. Right now, peak times are kind of fucked, especially during the pandemic. Like, peak times are kind of fucked. You know, you'll always see people say like, oh, 7 p.m. is like peak time because it's like after dinner time and people are sitting down on their phones or on their PCs. But like during the pandemic, people were at home all day, every day. So there wasn't really a bad time to upload, you know? I would say, I don't know what time zone you're in, but I would say you can actually look at your YouTube analytics and you can see what times people watch your videos. So that's a great place to start. I think that, yeah, that's probably the best place to start, I would say. Thanks to Shoes and Sword Bear for the inspiration. God ideas. John, that's fine. No worries, but I require 10%. I now own 10%. I've already filed a patent. It's pending. I'm just kidding. I hope you fucking do that, but I'm not kidding when I say I would watch those videos. Should I use Restream to stream on both YouTube and Twitch? I find it helpful to upload my VODs to YouTube immediately rather than having to upload them manually. No. What you're doing by using Restream, okay? Like, firstly, when you become if you are an affiliate already, you're actually in violation of your affiliate agreement by streaming to both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. If you are not a Twitch affiliate, what you're doing there is casting out a huge net into a very large pond and reeling back in one or two fish, as opposed to throwing sorry, let me rephrase. You're essentially throwing two nets into two different ponds, and you're not really focusing on either net, so you're not effectively fishing, right? You're just throwing shit into the wild and hoping you pull back something, and you might get one fish from your right hand net, and you might get nothing in your left hand net. But would it not be better for you to throw one net into one pond and focus all your attention on one pond, you know, and potentially get more fish? I would say. Also, I don't see any point in uploading. Like, personally, call me out on this if I'm wrong. This is just my opinion. I see no point in uploading your VODs to YouTube unless your community is already in existence and people miss your streams and they want to go back and watch an archive. It's not a way you're going to grow. You know what I mean? Like, no one's going to watch a 4-hour VOD from a streamer they've never heard of. But if you want to do it just to archive them for your community, by all means, go ahead. Is there a way for me to get mod later one? Mod, as in you want a mod here? I have plenty of mods though, Reverb. Thank you very much for offering though. I like to upload my VODs to help self-development. That's totally fine. I tell people to watch their VODs all the time. If that's what you're doing, I'm just saying it's not a what I meant more by that is, like, you know, it's not a way to grow. If you're looking at it as a way to grow or gain more viewers, it's not really that great of an idea, I don't think. I like to upload... Oh, sorry, I read that. The problem with restreaming is the fish in one net can't chat with the fish in the other net. Exactly. So is Slobs multi-stream in violation of Twitch affiliate? Yes. If you're doing it simultaneously, right, at the same time. So right now, I'm a Twitch affiliate, but I am not streaming on Twitch right now. I'm only streaming on YouTube. I hope. Am I streaming on Twitch? God, I hope I'm not streaming on Twitch. Did I turn it off? Please tell me I turned it off. I did. I'm not an idiot. Oh my God, I had a fucking panic attack. I was like, no, I forgot to turn it off. Yeah, I'm not really looking for any more mods at the minute, Reverb, but thank you. I have 0 hard drive space. My advice to you, teenaged Lime, is to delete some things from your hard drive and free up some space. You know, I don't know. I don't really know. Oh man, I had such a panic attack there that I was actually live on Twitch. Jesus, that would have been shit. That would have been wee pee pee. That would have been poopy pants. You really think Kevin and I would be that bad to let you stream on both? No, I know you would have told me. I can't believe it. Can't believe it! I'm a moron. It's my own fault. It's my own fault. But I have a new video going up tonight, everyone. After the stream. So please do keep an eye out for that. I have a bit of a scatterbrain. I become obsessed with one thing and jump to another in a couple of weeks later. Do you think if I uploaded videos on what I'm interested in a week to week, it'll be unsuccessful? I can't answer that, Wally. Like, that's one of the things that I would say. And like, I know it's a bit of a bullshit answer, but like, you just have to try it. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the times you guys are gonna have questions like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? And I could give my opinion on it, but really, the only way you're gonna answer it, is if you try. You know what I mean? Like, I could tell you, right? And a bit of a disclaimer here. This goes for kind of everything I'm saying, right? I could tell you guys one thing. Like, I am not an authority on this subject. I'm just trying to offer my 2 cents. Like, if you think that I'm wrong, Best thing you can do is like, fuck you, Daniel. Go do it anyway. Prove me wrong. You know, like the majority of the time with this kind of content, like if I look back at my first few months on Twitch, it's completely different than what I'm doing now. Completely different. And ultimately what I'm doing now will probably change in a couple of months' time. You're always going to evolve. You might upload something, you might see a lot of success with it, and you might be like, cool, I nailed it. Or you might upload something and think, oh, this is shit. No one's watching it. And you can try something else the next week, and that might be shit. And you might try something else the next week. That might be shit too. And then you might land a winner. I said this on the last stream that, you know, Leonardo da Vinci didn't sit down and on his first go in one canvas paint the Mona Lisa, right? He put thousands of hours in perfecting his craft and probably went through 1,000 canvases before he came anywhere close to doing something like that. So, you know, if you want to upload random stuff that fits your scatterbrain, market yourself as a scatterbrain. Market yourself as somebody with like an eccentric level of interest in a lot of different things, for sure. You know, a variety channel. I don't know. Can it be done? I don't know. Try. I would say for sure. Picking mods when trying to establish yourself, go with active community members or people you know IRL. Bit of both. I would say a bit of both. Two of my mods are people I know IRL. Two of them are people I've met from stream. Shout out Saul and Apoapsis, you know, and like I trust those people with my fucking life, you know, and like Saul I know exclusively through the stream. Saul's a mod here as well. Shout out Saul. She's a mod here as well. I know her exclusively from the stream. You can tell pretty quickly on if somebody's going to be an asshat, and you probably shouldn't give them mod privileges. You know, so yeah, you got to be careful. Definitely pick wisely, but you know, I would say try to get a good mix in there. Definitely start with people you know IRL if you can. Any advice on podcast networking in Ireland? It's fucking hard. I was the creative director of a podcast up until last month. That was my day job. It's fucking hard. There's a lot to do. In terms of advice, I reach out to other people. Reach out to other podcasters. Yeah, it's very hard to start a podcast if you're not someone who's already built up a platform somewhere else. I'm afraid that's the truth, but I don't know a lot about it. The podcast I worked for wasn't very successful, so I want to make more videos, but I don't know what to make them on. I play lots of games and get bored of them easily, so I switch from game to game. Make a review channel based on what games you're playing and why you like them, why you moved on from them. Make a channel called What Held My Attention. You know, why did this game hold your attention? Market yourself as somebody who finds it very hard to pick a game, and make games on why Valorant held my attention, why Minecraft didn't hold my attention, why such and such held my attention, or make it more clickable. I played 1,000 hours of Minecraft. Did it hold my attention? And give your honest opinion, right? Market yourself as a personality who you know, gets bored easily by games. You're very particular, very picky about what you play. And capitalize on that. Try it. Might work. I'm coming up with banger ideas today. Am I? Copyright 2 Shoes 2021. I've said it now. I've said copyright. You can't stop me. Mona Lisa is the most overrated painting of all time, no cap. I went to go see the Mona Lisa when I was in Paris, and I just couldn't believe the amount of motherfuckers in the room, all like this. Everyone's just like this. Like taking fucking photos of the thing. And it's like, yeah, okay, cool. You want to remember this moment, but none of you are actually experiencing the photo. You're all just, or the picture, or painting. You're all just looking at it through your phones. Just fucking Google image search it if that's what you came here to do. What a waste of money. Is there such thing as a YouTube meta? I know there's a Twitch meta right now, which is hot tub streams. Actually, the Twitch meta right now is kind of ASMR streams. But I would say, yeah, there's always going to be things that are more popular on Twitch. There's always going to be, like, if you look at, like, everyone will always have, like, similar types of thumbnails. Like, the red arrow thing, when that was super popular. The face thing, when that was super popular. Like, there's always going to be a meta. Like, for example, the hot knife meta. What's really, like, big in, like, Minecraft right now is people I don't know if it's still big. I don't play Minecraft, but, like, the whole thing of, like, starting a hardcore world, and it's like you titling your videos like I survived 300 days in Minecraft hardcore. Like, there's always going to be metas, but I feel like they're more niched metas within topics within YouTube, if that makes sense. But yes, there's certainly going to be a meta. I love the mix we've got going of legit questions and Twitch friends / mods just memeing with each other. Yeah, for sure. Also, if you guys want to ask, like, the questions you want to ask don't have to be like stream related. You can ask me shit about me as well. I am vain and love attention. So, as every content creator is. So, you know, I'm kidding. Bro, that's awesome advice. I never thought of it like that. Hey, no worries, Epics. Mic's holding up okay? Seems to be. Yeah. This is a new mic. We were using this mic, and now we're using this mic, but it was broke. This is a funny story. I'll tell this quite quickly because I think this is kind of hilarious. So this microphone, Shure SM7B, you've all seen it, you all know it. So as I mentioned earlier in this stream, I used to work for a podcasting company, and I used to use a lot of their equipment, namely this SM7B. I don't own this. This was my day jobs. So recently, X2 Shure SM7Bs over here. There's actually 3 of them in this house at the minute. But so anyway, for my birthday this year, I asked my girlfriend to buy me a new keyboard for my birthday, which she did. She got me a new keyboard. We ordered it from Amazon, and it said it was going to arrive by my birthday. Now, the week before, they sent me another email, and they're like, yo, the keyboard's not going to come. Do you want to cancel it? So I said, yes. Canceled it, and we ordered it directly from SteelSeries. Thing arrived on my birthday. Then like 2 days after my birthday, another keyboard shows up from Amazon anyway. I was like, okay. Now I've got 2 keyboards. So Apple Apps is here in the chat was like, hey, I know you want to get your own SM7B because you're currently using your day jobs. I'll trade you my old SM7B for your second keyboard, like that you have, that's still in the box. It's like, for sure, I don't need 2 of the same keyboard. So I mailed him my keyboard over to England. He mailed me back his SM7B. Now it's been sitting in a box in that corner for months because I haven't needed to use it. I've quit my day job, so I need to give it back. So we plug it in. Yesterday I finally opened it, and I went to plug it in. Thing is completely fucking dead on arrival. All right, completely dead on arrival. Just no signal, nothing. Now, Abu Absis is very skilled in like electronics and microphones and all that shit. So we get on a fucking Discord call. He's like teaching me how to screw it open and check all the connections. Don't know what's going on. Get back today. Try it again, opening it up, screwing it apart. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I'm looking at solder points, all these wires, cables. So after a while, he's like, can you do me a favor? Can you just shake it? I was like, what? He's like, yeah, just shake it really hard. So I like, screwed it out, like gave it a shake, plugged it in, worked perfect. Like literal. It's like when your TV's broken as a kid and your dad just smacks the TV. And it just fucking worked. Just brute force ended up being the solution. Sorry, I probably missed lots of questions, but yes. Is there a certain amount of questions I ask before I have to stop? I mean, like, just don't spam? Yeah, no, there's no limit. Funny you say that. I want to make more Minecraft videos. You go make Minecraft videos, Shatori. You go make them. Do you like chocolate? Yes, I do. I don't really eat that much of it, though. That's why I like going to concerts in Japan. Cameras are not allowed during the concert. Be in the moment. Thank you, Krister. I would love that if that was the case. Like, I hate going to shows and every single person in the fucking crowd is like, oh, cool. Look at this thing. Look at this video that I'm going to just take right now. Leave on my camera roll for the next 6 months until I inevitably run out of space and then delete it because I no longer care that I was at that concert. Like, for real. Like, it's the same with like holiday photos. You ever see these people that go on holidays and they just take like 1,000 photos of everything? Like, everywhere they go, they're like, bing, 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 bing. What happens? Those photos just stay on your camera roll for months until you need space for something else and you delete them all. Come on. But yeah, that's the story of my 2 SM7Bs. I want to make videos that are quite large scale, but money is an issue. I have like a relative budget for a normal person, £50 to £100 a month, say. That's fine. I see no problem investing in your videos. I think investing small amounts in your videos is a good thing. Like, don't go investing like a shit ton of money into your videos straight away. You know, I don't really like. I don't really like. Sorry, I'm not sure the context of the videos because you're saying, do you have any advice to make them clickable? But yet, I don't really understand what the. I don't really know the context of them, so I can't really advise if they're gonna be clickable or not. like for me, you know, I want to make streamer gear videos. Like I want to review like, you know, new mics that come out, and like, you know, if it like a clone Stream Deck comes out or something, like I'd like to review something like that, like cheaper tech. But for me right now, I'm not at the position to just spend a lot of money on videos because I rely on that money, you know what I mean? But it's something I'd love to do. Hello Horizons, how did you get started on YouTube? It's actually really random. I had a YouTube channel since I started streaming, and I just used to post stream highlight videos on it. Some of which are still up there. Don't judge them. They're from the very early days of my stream. I haven't made one in a while. But yeah, I just like one day I was like, you know what? Like I'm watching all these like how to grow videos, and there's a lot of things that I learned that I think are like super valuable that aren't included. I haven't like, really seen in a lot of these videos talk about. I want to make a video on it, like as a small streamer helping other small streamers. So I just made the video. Like if you watch it, it's like a lot of you, if you're here, may have seen it. It's my how to actually grow on Twitch 2021 video. Like there's not a lot of effort gone into that video at all. I'm not lit correctly. I didn't edit it very well. I just slapped a fucking lo-fi track in the background and I pressed record. But I just put it up, and I think it did like 100 views in its first 2 weeks. And most of those people who most of the people who watched them were people who had already watched the stream, or people who, you know, like knew me, I tweeted it or some shit. And then randomly after 2 weeks, the video just started just getting views. T-Mac, thank you for subscribing to me here on YouTube. Very cool. Incredible job. Yeah, it just started getting like 1,000 views a day. Like, and now it's at like 160,000 views or something crazy like that. And I just kind of thought, wow, there's clearly demand for this. I had a lot of fun making this video. I'm going to keep doing it, namely because it's fun and I like doing it. But yeah, I'm just going to see how this goes for a while. For example, videos people make where they go and buy loads of stuff and unbox to review it, but I can't afford to spend a lot really. Well then, you know, this is the way I see it. If there's a particular type of video that you like, okay, or particular type of content that you want to make, right? And this is like this relates to gaming content as well, right? Like, look at what people are doing. Let's say you want to do like something like Linus Tech Tips, who makes these outrageous expensive computers and reviews all this crazy tech and has a room full of RTX 3090s somewhere. Like, let's say you want to do something like that, but obviously you don't have the budget because you're just getting started. You know, what can you do that's similar? Could you do like, I built the cheapest computer on eBay, or, you know, I built the cheapest secondhand computer possible, or cheapest secondhand gaming computer, and you go on like your local buy and sell Facebook page and you buy all these shit components, or you go to a fucking garage sale and buy all these components and you film the process. You know, similar genre, cheaper execution. Let's say you're an Apex Legends streamer. Instead of just posting TikToks where you get awesome clips and like 6 kills in 2 seconds, post clips that are within that genre but more niche. You know what I mean? Like, find clips that are like, you know, make a series about dumb teammates you have that say stupid things on their mic. Like, record like for 2 weeks and bank a load of clips and edit them together into a couple of funny TikToks about your stupid teammates. Or, you know, find something like that. You know what I mean? Like, look, don't just do what everyone else is doing. Make it work in whatever way you can make it work. If you want to make tech videos reviewing tech, maybe you make your channel around reviewing clone tech that is like 3/4 of the price of something else. For example, I have a cam link for this camera, but for my other camera, for this wide angle lens, I use this like bullshit cheap cam link clone that was only $17, and it's awesome. Now, this isn't a fantastic camera. It's not lit very well. It's just a random GoPro, so it's not great quality, but this is a perfectly viable solution for anyone who needs a cam link. Who doesn't want to spend $100 and something, you know? So work within what you can. Guys, I gotta grab some water. I will be back in 2 seconds. Please behave yourselves while I'm gone. No one do anything insane. I'm gonna grab some water, go to the bathroom, and I should be back in 2 seconds. Do you watch Death Note? Yes, Death Note is one of my favorite anime. All right, back in a sec. Thanks for the sub. Kitty Cat, thank you for the sub here on YouTube. Very Thanks for the sub. I'm back. Oh, okay. Oh no, did my cut or was that mute? I was wondering that. What? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Reverb, thanks for the sub while I was gone. Appreciate it. What? I know you guys can hear me. I can see. Dan. My mods are trolling me. My mods are trolling me. Please stop it. Look at them. They've misbehaved. You leave them alone for a second. Random question. Charge the iPod, the one in the corner. I haven't, but it does work. It legitimately works. I swear to God. I should, like, if I had a free USB port, I would plug it in right now. But I don't. Yeah, no, it does work. I found it in a junkyard. Oh, I get you. So, example, instead of spending 1,000 on Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you could say, can you make profit opening a 50 pound Yu-Gi-Oh booster box, similar content, much smaller budget? Yeah, but I would even go further with the title. You know? Like, you know, make it more vague. I spent £10 on Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Here's what happened. Thumbnail. You could have a load of dollar signs. You holding a card. The card's blurred out, and you're like... Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I did a sponsor stream for Konami a while ago, and I have a literal box, like a box like this big, in my closet, full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like literally full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Do you work out? If so, what's your workout routine? So, working out's super important, especially if you're going to be a content creator. Like, any sort of physical exercise, you need to get it. Like, you need to keep your brain active so you can come up with fucking better ideas for your videos. Go for walks, go to the gym, whatever. I personally hate the gym, right? I'm not saying everyone should hate the gym at all. I wish I liked the gym. I just don't see any I don't get myself satisfaction from just going and lifting weights. That's just me personally. I love going on walks. Before the pandemic, I trained MMA. I've had a couple of amateur MMA fights and jiu-jitsu fights. Obviously, I haven't been able to do that with Corona because it's like the opposite of social distancing. But once I can, I'm going to go back to that. What time do you eat dinner? Also, unrelated question. What's your credit card info? Haha. I eat dinner whenever I'm hungry in the evening. Sell the Yu-Gi-Oh card from me. I bought Yu-Gi-Oh cards from X2 Shoes. Here's what happened. Thumbnail says, Mug didn't know he was giving away. Fair. Yeah, I'm a big TCG fan. Like, you can probably see the binder of Pokemon cards behind me there, and got some good ones. Got some fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards, all that shit. What's the best way to get people to follow, especially if they're active in chat? So, like, firstly, don't ask them for it. Like, sometimes I've been in small streams where, you know, I'm sitting there watching, I'm enjoying myself, and then somebody will say hi in chat, and the streamer's like, hey, and the person chats like, hi, like, how's your day? And you're chatting away, and then the streamer's like, okay, they're in my chat, they're talking to me, but they haven't followed. They'll be like, oh, just so you know, like, if you're enjoying the stream, please leave a follow. That person then feels pressured to follow. So even if they follow, they probably just will follow because they were asked to, essentially, or they'll just leave. And if they follow because they're asked to, they probably won't come back because they'll feel awkward. Best way to do it is if somebody's active in your chat, just continue the conversation, right? If they want to follow you, they will. Nothing you can say or do. There's no like little way you can nudge them to be like, hey, follow me and watch me every day. You know, like if they want to do it, they will. Best thing you can do is literally continue to just try to entertain and keep that conversation going. Tuju's, what are your favorite anime? Death Note. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. I think I just had a weird, I think my stream just died for a second. That was weird. I think we're back now, though. Strange. I don't know. Anyway, favorite anime? Death Note. Fucking Tokyo Ghoul. Demon Hunter's dope. What else do I like? Dr. Stone. Those are the top of the minute. Is making an OnlyFans helpful in growing a stream? I would say growing your stream is helpful in growing your having a stream is helpful in growing your OnlyFans. Or vice versa. I don't know. Content's content. You make what you want to make. No judgments from me. I tell people to create content elsewhere. I don't care where that is. Just do it. Oh man. Yeah, so basically I'm enjoying these YouTube streams. My one concern with them is that, like, I don't know how like beneficial you guys think they are in terms of, like, if you want to see them weekly. You know, if it's something that I do maybe weekly, bi-weekly, I don't know, we can figure that out. But I enjoy doing them. I enjoy sitting. It's such a weird thing, right? Because it's the same thing I do on Twitch essentially, except on Twitch I'm playing games. But my Twitch streams are essentially just chatting streams, but I'm playing a game in the background, right? Most of the time. But I like doing this, but it feels so different. It feels so, like, not normal to me to do. I don't know, it's so weird. Like, I genuinely feel like I'm, like, different. I don't know, it just feels weird. It feels different. I feel jet lagged. Do them more? Okay. What platform do you prefer streaming on? Twitch, YouTube? Twitch. I like streaming on YouTube, don't get me wrong, but this is only my second YouTube stream. This is literally only my second YouTube stream. So I don't know. I don't have enough information, but certainly YouTube, or certainly Twitch, I think. What's your take on multi-streaming, i.e. streaming to both YouTube and Twitch? I get how it can drive traffic to either platform from the other, but I also feel the stark difference in culture in chat. Yeah, like I said this earlier on the stream. Firstly, it violates your affiliate agreement if you're streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at exactly the same time. You can stream to two different platforms, but not simultaneously. But multi-streaming, in my opinion, is a waste of time. It is, in theory, in marketing theory, it's sound because you're casting a wider net. Okay, your reach is more. You're reaching more people. You have potentially more eyes on you. But the example I gave earlier in the stream is if you're sitting on an island and there's two ponds either side of you and you throw two nets out with both your hands and you're trying to look at both fucking nets to catch a fish, and you might pull one fish in from here, but this net you're getting nothing. Yet if you turn your attention to one pond and throw your net out and really try your best to fish there, you're most likely going to catch more fish, right? I think it's a bit of a waste of time, and I think you're focusing on too many different things, plus like that both the chats can't see each other and it's awkward, and yeah, it's weird. I think it's a waste of time. I think you're better off focusing on one platform. I was here from day one YouTube stream. Nice. I think if you do it more often, it will feel less fun. Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Of course it will. Like anything else. I think it's super beneficial, but weekly, I don't know. I'm getting all my answers. Maybe if you did it week to week with a variety of content, like reviewing your streams or creating a stream from scratch. Yeah. No, I totally agree. I think I'm...
Oh, thanks so much.
Hey, Saul! Thank you for buying one of my t-shirts that has been cut off by this... Look at that beautiful t-shirt. So, thank you for purchasing the Positive Party Friday backprint t-shirt from the store, x2shoes.com/merch, if anyone wants to see some cool merch. So, thank you so much. Appreciate you for getting some cool merch. Legend. Very nice. I didn't know what alert that was. All my alerts are different. Like, my alerts for, like, subscribers and members and super chats and stuff are so different from Twitch, so I don't know what happens. So I was like, wait, what the fuck is that? I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, but I am planning on changing up the content. This isn't always going to be the same thing. Like, we probably will do like some stream reviews, setup reviews on these streams, all that stuff moving forward. Don't worry, it's not going to be just me sitting here talking. We do have a very special guest coming on the stream on this stream in a few weeks' time. I don't want to say who they are, but they are a very special guest. A very yeah, that's all I'm saying. You all will know them, and they're coming on the show, and it's gonna be dope. We're gonna do a little interview live here on Twitch. What bands have you been listening to lately? Any favorite releases of 2021 so far? I listen to a lot of like heavy music. Yeah, a lot of heavy music. I Spanish love songs I've been listening to a lot of lately. They're more kind of pop punky, emo-y. And yeah, a lot of heavy stuff. I really liked Tyler, the Creator's new album that came out the other day. I loved Machine Gun Kelly's new album as well. Dope. I'd be curious to see some advice for sponsor streams at a smaller level of CCVs. Wally, I don't know if you've seen it, but I did a video on sponsors on the channel before. But yeah, for sure. I did my first sponsored stream when I was like, I think under 1,000 followers. So for sure, 100%. Do you like dark humor or just regular jokes? I don't like dark humor. I think being edgy doesn't really fly. I mean, look, if it's a slightly dark joke, sometimes haha. But if it's offensive, if it's in any way like, if it's any way offensive or hateful to any sort of groups of people, or could be construed that way, or even minorly so offensive to any sort of group of people, nah. Favorite song from Bo Burnham's Inside? Oof. Either White Woman's Instagram or All Eyes on Me. Hello, Ellie. Thank you very much. You're a legend. On Twitch or YouTube for the special guest? YouTube. It's big. That's all I'm saying. What do you call a parade of rabbits hopping backwards? A receding hairline. That's good. That's good. I like that. My friend got a raid sponsor at 10 concurrent viewers and 300 followers, a similar level to me. Yeah, like, well, all I'll say is be careful with some sponsors. Like, it's a great idea to not like my videos on my channels are sponsored. I would say with streams, like I make sure to work with sponsors that I know, you know, offer value. And I would say just be careful. I do plan on making another video on this because I feel like I didn't really cover everything in my last video. My last video was on the topic was more about like how to get sponsors. But you know, what I would say is like be careful with what you get. Like anyone can go out and Google like affiliate discount codes for whatever fucking, you know, random energy drink or like merch company or whatever, and yeah, you'll like they'll give you like however 30% or 20% of whatever purchases you make. But do you really want to flog things to your community? Like if you get offered a raid sponsor or any game sponsor, if you are seriously yourself stoked about that game and you think it's something that you would play or something you want to actually show off to your audience, absolutely take it. Don't just take it because you're being offered it. You know what I mean? Like it has to, like, don't just take it because you might make a quick $100, you know? Like people respect, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like what's the word I'm looking for? People respect like your like transparency a lot more. Like for example, like I've been pretty open on my stream that I wouldn't work with certain sponsors. Now, let's say I get an email from that sponsor to work with them, and then at that point, integrity. Yes, thank you guys. If I then work with that sponsor, it's very clear I'm just doing it for the money. Now, some people might have a problem with that because they're like, yo, look, you got to eat, whatever. You know, I've got bills, I got rent, and you know, but if you can avoid taking a sponsor that, you know, you are just taking for a paycheck, I would say it's better to work with people that actually, you know, want it. Like a lot of sponsors as well, especially stream sponsors for certain games, the amount they pay you relies very, very heavily on how many people you get to sign up during your stream, you know? What are some games you could recommend for smaller streamers to gain a bit more viewers? Kayla, I don't know if you've seen it, but I made a video on like choosing the right game to play. But in short, firstly, you have to enjoy the game. You have to think that you'll create good content from the game. Don't just pick a game because you think it will get you views. Similarly, that you shouldn't just go with a sponsor because you think you're going to get paid. But what you're looking for is essentially a category that A, you're going to enjoy, and B, that has a high amount of people watching the category, but not necessarily a high amount of people streaming it. So you want like the first streamer in the category to have maybe a couple of thousand views. Next person has like hundreds, then into like the 90s, the 60s, the 70s, as opposed to just like the first 50 streams in the category all have over 1,000 views. You're most likely not going to gain any discoverability in that platform, in that category, but you will if there's a high amount of viewerships in one category. Let's take Skyrim, for example, as an example I always give. If you look at the Skyrim category right now, I'm not looking at it, but there's probably, let's say, a couple of hundred people watching the highest viewed streamer. The next person probably has half their views, and the next person after that has probably half their views. What you want to see is, what you might start to see then is if that person ends stream, a lot of their viewers will most likely be their followers or their community, but a lot of people watching them might be people who just genuinely want to watch Skyrim, and what they'll start to do is they'll start to trickle off down into the other streams next in the list. So you can actually get yourself in a pretty good position to receive that person's viewers if you pick your category wisely. Is a webcam important to stream? I think some sort of visual aid is super helpful. Not necessarily, but yeah, like, you know, if you don't have a webcam, maybe you could make a little avatar, or you could like do the whole VTube thing. Like, there's a lot of options out there. But I personally like streams that have, I can see the stream. Oh, God, that scared me. Lyndon, thank you very much for the subscription here on YouTube. You're very kind. But yeah, I like to have a visual element now. There's a lot of streamers out there who see a lot of success. One of my favorite streamers to watch, Wolf Macula, doesn't use a webcam. He does have one, but he doesn't from time to time. But he compensates with a very, very good microphone. So, you know, if you can't be seen, make sure that you can 100% be heard. Tushish, should I get a mic arm? If so, what's an inexpensive one you think I could for Blue Yeti? Like, Fudeka, what I'd say to you is don't just buy a mic arm because like all the streamers you watch have a mic arm. You know, a mic arm is super unnecessary. Like, I use one because I do a lot of moving. I move around a lot. I stand up a lot. I fucking, you know, move camera angles. It's actually quite beneficial for me to be able to just reposition this thing because I'm a very animated person. You know, like something like this, Rode PSA 1 will set you back about $80. I have that mic because I have this one because the Shure SM7B is quite a heavy microphone. Now, you can get something a little bit cheaper, such like this. We're standing up. Now, you can absolutely get something a little bit cheaper, like this boom arm. Sorry, my old mic, HyperX Quadcast. Great USB mic. Anyone who wants a USB mic, great USB mic. This one is a lot cheaper. As you can kind of see, it just looks cheaper, but it did the job perfectly. And it was like $14 on Amazon. I just don't know, it doesn't have a brand. I just typed in mic arm on Amazon and I found one. So you can definitely find ones. Is there a way to test your audio on Twitch without going live? Yes, record yourself in OBS. Hit the record button instead, that's next to the go live button. And then watch back the video and adjust your audio accordingly. What's your favorite Marvel movie? Endgame. Would it be a good idea to multi-stream first when you're new to streaming? Okay, this is the question I think I'm going to have to make a soundbite for. No. No is the short answer because it's a waste of time. Focus on one platform instead of two multiple ones, instead of trying to keep up with two chats, and pay attention to one platform. Also, when you become affiliate, if you're not an affiliate already, it will violate your affiliate agreement. Like, the reason I'm saying that you don't need a mic arm is that you could just get a standard mic stand for like $5 on Amazon that you could just point at you. But I'm saying, but if you're someone who moves around, yeah. Be pretty handy. But yes, Red Cyclops, focus on one platform. 100%. I do not want to play charades. Unfortunately, I'm live streaming. I do love charades though, and I'm awesome at it. Pond, net, fish. And so on and so on. Exactly. I use the Yeti stand, no issue at all here. Yeah, for sure. I mean, sometimes they can pick up a bit of desk rattle, you know, but you know, not a necessity. Cool to have. Like, what I always say with gear, with choosing gear to buy for your stream, right? Separate your wants and your needs. Like, yes, I know that if I bought like a 42-inch fucking... If I bought a 42-inch like LCD screen TV 4K thing or LED, whatever the hell they're called, I don't know, I put it like up here behind those lights and I use that to read my chat, that would be awesome. I would love that. Do I need it? No. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'd probably like some other crap, but you know, what I would always say is that, you know, separate your wants and your needs. If there's something that you want that you think might be cool to have, if it's within your budget, for sure, get it. But if it's like, you just got a mic and then you're like, oh, I want an SM7B. You know, do you need one? You know, look at, you got to wait for a lot of your upgrades. Wait till you're being limited by what it is you're using. Like if there's an actual identifiable thing that you know you cannot do until you upgrade, then you got to look at, you know, look at upgrade. What YouTube tools do you use to make your to make sure you get your tags right? vidIQ? Yeah, I use vidIQ. vidIQ is good. And then some of them are just common sense. Like some of them I use vidIQ and then I just type in a lot of stuff I think is like irrelevant. Just got here. Hello. How much would you estimate to save in general for your gear? I think it all depends. Like, I don't think anyone should really go and spend like a shit ton of money from the very get-go. Like, I would say like your essential, like get your essentials down. Like, but you have to ask yourself, you know, like I would say day one pieces of kit, decent microphone, be it a headset or a USB mic. Do you have to go and buy an XLR microphone and then as a result buy an audio interface and all that kind of thing? And if you're using a microphone like this, you also have to buy a preamp for it. You know, like there's no like definitive amount. Like ask yourself, what's within my budget? You know, like now everyone's budget's going to be different. What's within my budget that people can hear and see me and also see what I'm doing on the computer clearly? You know, that's the main thing. Like the beauty of this, guys, is that you can add to it over time. Like when I first started streaming, I used the USB mic. Actually, no, I didn't. I used to play guitar. My first ever mic was this mic. This was my first ever vocal mic. I had it on a crappy arm, sellotape to it, and I used this as a vocal mic. This is not a vocal mic. This is a mic for guitar. This is an instrument mic. But I got it for Christmas when I was like 14 because I played a lot of guitar, and I thought that this was a good vocal mic. Now, an actual USB mic or headset probably would have sounded better. But, you know, you don't need, like, it all depends. Everyone's budget's going to be different. You don't need all this mad stuff straight off the bat. You could always add to things. You know, like I bought this mic arm. Now I'm not saying you need a mic arm, but I'm just giving an example. I bought this mic arm. This mic will take this mic arm I'll have forever. If I change mics, this will work. My audio interface I'll have forever. If I ever change mic, I'll be able to plug that in. My, you know, tripod that I use for my camera, I'll have forever. It will fit any camera. You know, like my lights I'll have forever. They'll light anything I put on front of them. So it's a matter of like adding things. I had one light, then I added another one when I saved up a little bit of money. I saved up a little bit more money and I bought myself a Stream Deck because I wanted to add certain things to my stream with the Stream Deck. You can always add. You don't have to buy everything straight off the bat. You know, get yourself the essentials, then you can add to there. I don't move around too much, but I do have a very clicky keyboard, which I've been thinking about. To be honest with you, you probably still pick up your keyboard clicks even if your microphone is a little bit raised off your desk. Now, it may not be as bad, but I would look into something like a noise gate in OBS. You can add them in there, and they're free and they're already in OBS, and that will just close off your mic when you're not talking and you won't hear your clicks as much. Should I try out different streaming software? Absolutely, yeah. Try out loads of things. I always try out different things, you know? Like, I like Streamlabs, but I haven't pigeonholed myself to it. Like, tomorrow, if I decided I wanted to use OBS, I could. If I wanted to use Twitch Studio, I could. It's good to try out things, because each one of them is going to have their own little nuances that you can use and, you know, move around and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. Is my Twitch name the same as my YouTube name? Yes, just X2Shoes. eBay/Facebook Marketplace for streaming gear. Oh, I cannot agree with this more. My audio interface, the Focusrite 2i2, which I used to plug this mic into, I bought that secondhand. They're like $100 and something bucks new, and I bought it off some guy for I think I paid 40 euros or 50 euros. I can't remember. And it was brand new. The dude bought it because he wanted to become a DJ during the pandemic, and then he realized that he knew nothing about DJing, and he just sold off all the gear. And 40 bucks, boom, brand new, perfect. I have an already decent size established YouTube channel. I want to get into streaming. Should I stream on Twitch, my main YouTube channel, or make a new YouTube streaming channel? Epics, to be honest with you, like, it all depends on kind of how different your content that you plan on streaming is. If the content is the same thing you plan that you do on your main channel, I don't think there's a point in making a new channel. Now, Twitch, I would say experiment with both, you know? Definitely experiment with both, because it's certainly, you're not going to lose anything out. You know what I mean? Like, I would say that it's absolutely worth your while trying how to stream on Twitch, trying how to stream on your YouTube channel, and figuring out which one you like the most. You know? I don't see any reason why you have to, like, just flat out say no. But like that, I know some people who have YouTube channels that are very focused around like one particular topic, but then they try to stream on that YouTube channel, and people are like, well, this isn't the thing we watch you for. It's like me, right? Like, I play games on Twitch, which is why I don't stream games here. I stream, like, talking about stream stuff on YouTube, because that's what my channel's about, right? What's up, Flusher? How are you, man? How often should you stream? As often as, like, you, like, not too much that you're tired all the time. Find a couple of days a week that work for you, and do that way. Being live longer than other people doesn't equal success. Where'd you get the name X2Shoes from? When I was signing up to Steam years and years ago, my mother was shouting at me from downstairs to take my shoes off the stairs, and she was yelling, Daniel, take your 2 shoes off the stairs, your 2 shoes that are here. And I was like, couldn't think of a username, so I just wrote 2 shoes in Steam, and there you go. And that's how it was born. Would you advise to keep the same name across all platforms, or does it make sense to have a different name on each platform if the content is a bit different? I wouldn't say so. No, I don't think there's it's all you, right? It's like discoverability for you. You know, like, if people get used to your name, like, it'd be like, you know, if PewDiePie called himself PewDiePie on YouTube, but then his Instagram name was like, you know, Cool Dude 42. It's like, why would you just not call yourself PewDiePie? Because not everyone's going to be interested in all the different things you're doing, right? Like, it's not in all different platforms. It's like, I have, you know, a couple of thousand followers on Twitch, but I don't have a couple of followers on Twitter, because a lot of people don't care about what I have to say on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at X2Shoes. But my name is still X2Shoes on Twitter. You know, so it's like, just not everyone's going to care about all the different things you're doing, but some people might. So may as well try and maximize your growth across a couple of things. Hello, Sarah Plays. I love your videos. It has helped me a lot. Do you think there's certain days / times of the day that's best for streaming? Firstly, thank you very much. And I would say, look at your creator dashboard. Look at what times your stream peaks at. Similarly, if you do YouTube videos, look at what time people watch your YouTube videos at. Look at what time your peak viewerships is. And like, for example, I said this earlier, a lot of my audience are American, so it doesn't really make sense for me to stream at like 9 a.m. in the morning Irish time, because all the American people will be asleep. So, you know, look at your analytics. Let your analytics inform your content. It's data-informed content. It is Galaxy Brain Plays. I'll be tuning in next time. See you later, Kaylin. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. So, wannabe DJs in chat, sell your audio interface to the chat members below. What is the best platform in your opinion to upload clips to? I upload my clips to well, not clips. I don't upload clips, but I try to create more content, I suppose. But I upload my... If I have something that I think would be a good TikTok, I upload it to TikTok and I edit it for TikTok. Like I create it and I do all the stuff for it on TikTok, and then I take the same clip and I put it on Reels, Instagram Reels, and I just obviously use the Reels tools for it over there. So I don't just like make a TikTok and then upload that TikTok to Reels with the TikTok watermark, because Instagram will typically suppress any sort of third-party content. But I would just put it everywhere. Like, put it those two places. It doesn't take that long. If you've already made it in one platform, you can make it on another one pretty quickly. Like, for example, I posted a TikTok. I posted I don't want to say a TikTok, but I posted 2 TikTok today. I posted a Sea of Thieves clip that I had. Now, give you some perspective, right? That clip, I posted it like 5 hours ago. It has 55 views on TikTok. Now, the exact same clip, and I think it's a good clip. I think it's a funny clip. I think it's pretty good. The exact same clip has 1,883 views on Instagram Reels. So, boom. Put it both places. You never know. And I've gotten like 5 new followers on Instagram in that few hours. That's been up. My friend always tells me she wants to be a YouTuber, but then never uploads or does anything to be a YouTuber. Hey, sometimes it just takes people time. There's no rush. I just made affiliate this week. Now that I've made it, I kind of feel, okay, now what? What did you start focusing on more once you hit affiliate? Affiliate, is that a weird question? Focus on bettering your content. You have never made it. Even if you have 10,000 viewers, you have never made it. Always be focusing on bettering yourself. Keep your brain ticking. Look at what you have. Watch back your VODs. Be like, how can this be better? Is there moments of silence? Did I miss out on a good opportunity for a gag or a joke here? What way can I improve? Constantly critique yourself, constantly hype yourself up and acknowledge your wins and support yourself and congratulate yourself. But always look at, how can this be better? Every time I post a video to YouTube, I watch the video like 6 times back and I'm like, all right, this was fine. Now, how can I make it better? What am I not doing? You know what I mean? Always look at what you're not doing as well as what you are doing and acknowledging it and supporting yourself. But also look at, what could I be doing? Do you think having a marketable name matters for being a content creator? No. Well, I mean, no, like, I don't really understand what a marketable name is, but obviously if your name is like AJS, like, you know, ASDFJHJLPLTX7475241JXYPL42, like, no one knows what the fuck to call you. So, you know, maybe have a like a name that can be either abbreviated or, you know, pronounced easily enough. Are YouTube Shorts good? Don't know. No experience with them. I see a lot of people doing them. A lot of people are saying that they're pretty overpowered right now. I should be doing them. I will be doing them. I just haven't. But I would say try them. Yeah, for sure. 100%. How do you personally overcome burnout, or do you or get motivated again? I personally just try to avoid burnout. I have a schedule. I'm very strict with myself. Like, you know, I wake up every day at like, you know, 7:30, 8 a.m. I made sure I'm at my desk for 9. I do my work. I do my stream. But I also make sure I give myself enough time to, you know, have a personal life. Get outside. Like, I go make sure I get up. Sometimes I get up early. I go skateboarding. If you're glued to your chair 24/7, grinding, ask yourself, are you grinding or are you just sitting there playing games? You know, like, you gotta ask yourself, if you're being like genuinely productive, then that's fine. But if you're just sitting there staying up till crazy gamer hours in the morning and then waking up with nothing to show for it, I don't know. You're just going to burn yourself out super quick. You got to make sure you're getting your rest. I make sure I stay rested, stay hydrated, all that shit. And I think I'm okay. But I also know that I'm at a limit. If I take on any more, where I'm like, oh, okay, if I just stream for like 2 hours longer, if I stream like one more day, then I'll start to enter burnout territory. You know? Just constantly pushing yourself and constantly streaming and constantly being creating sometimes isn't always the best thing to do. $8 a.m.? Yes. God damn it, that scared me. Mortal KK, thank you very much for the subscription here on YouTube. Very kind. A reminder to everyone, if you are not subscribed and considering subscribing, please do subscribe. It helps me out. We're growing out the channel and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, please do so if you haven't already. That means a lot to me. And if you don't want to, that's completely fine as well. But I will be sorely annoyed about it and never forgive you. Time to play Valorant with the boys. I'll see you in a little bit. How do you feel about switching games during streams or streaming different games consistently, if not for the money? I don't really understand what money has to do with it, but yeah, I do that all the time. I'm literally currently in the middle of doing this thing that I've set myself. I call it the Gauntlet. It's a challenge that I've made, and I'm like been streaming it for the last few days, where I'm basically trying to get a win in Fall Guys, a win in Fortnite, and then do this like crazy Sea of Thieves exploding barrel challenge with my friend all in one stream. So we're switching games all in one stream. But like, that's the whole point, is that I'm making it like this whole event. I'm calling it this Gauntlet challenge, that it's like, you know, a whole bit that we can do, and it's a whole thing that you can pick up to the stream. I see no issues with doing it, but like, schedule it. Be like, hey guys, for the first half of the stream, we're going to be doing this, this, and this. For the second half of the stream, we're going to be doing this, this, and this. I don't recommend just like getting on stream, having no concrete plan, and being like, no, I'm going to play like, you know, a couple of games of this, and if it's not fun, I'm going to change. You know, schedule it so people know what to expect. Hello, Wayne's World Hobbies. What's going on? I was just wondering, I stream on Twitch. Does anyone else check for copyright, or am I the only one? Some games are not allowed to be streamed. Yes, always check for copyright, and people do check. Don't stream something that you were not allowed to stream. I like your accent. Where are you from? I'm from Ireland. Dublin, Ireland. And as I always say, that's about as specific as I'd like to be. Would Twitch know if you're an affiliate and streaming on another platform? Yes. They'll figure it out. Maybe not the first time, but they'll figure it out. Best way to get 3 and 75 average viewers on Twitch. That's like the only thing I'm having a hard time with for a partner and affiliate. Consistency, plan, creating discoverable content elsewhere, and capitalizing on it, and being consistent with that content as well. Consistency across the board. Might call it a bullshit answer, but I'm not wrong. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Then Daddy Bezos calls, and then boom, not affiliate anymore. Yeah, for sure. Everybody, that is gonna just about do it for us on the stream this evening. I'm wrapping it up, but we're gonna do this again next Monday. Maybe next Monday we'll do some setup reviews as well. We'll do some clip reviews. You guys can post your clips and all that stuff, and we'll do like live reviews of your streams. That would be fun. Would you guys enjoy it? Would you guys like to see that? If so, great. We've got a new video coming up on the channel in like 20 minutes. It will be live, maybe even sooner. So please do keep an eye on the YouTube channel. We did a video. It's like 20 quick, fast tips. Thank you, Just a Ghoul, for the subscription here on YouTube. Very cool. But yeah, we're gonna get that out in like 10 minutes. Please give it a watch. Please give it a like if you enjoy it, and please comment on it if you enjoy it. Let me know your favorite tip or whatever that's in it. Where do we post clips? I'll let you guys know all about that. Keep an eye out the community tab here. Best way to keep up with me and understand all this stuff is follow me on Twitter. That's where I post like most of my updates, all that kind of thing. That's my Twitter there. It's at X2Shoes, just like that. Or join the Discord. I always announce the stuff in Discord as well. So that's the best way to do it. But yeah, new videos coming up in like 10 minutes. Do check it out. There's some good stuff in there. It is a good time. Guys, thanks for all the questions today. Thanks for all the answers. Sorry about like the weird spam bot at the start of the stream. Hopefully we can prevent that in the future. I'll watch back for more advice on this. Awesome. What's up, Joby, by the way? The Empire is building. Fuck yeah, Wayne's World. Fuck yeah. Everybody, thank you so much for watching today. You're all absolute legends. Oh, some things I gotta promote though, real quick. Some things I do have to promote. If anyone wants to check me out on Twitch, tomorrow night is my night that I stream on Twitch, as well as a couple of other days during the week. It's X2Shoes on Twitch. Tomorrow night we're doing a charity stream benefiting a organization here in Ireland called Belong To. They help people They help members of the LGBTQ plus community fight things like transphobia and homophobia, and they're fantastic organization. So we're going to be doing a charity stream for them tomorrow. So check me out on Twitch if you want to catch that. It's going to be a great time. We're going to raise some money for a great cause. And that's about it. New video, most importantly, out in like 10 minutes. So stick around on the channel. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will catch you guys next fucking week with another live stream here on YouTube. I love you all. Thank you very much for the support. You're unbelievable. I'm gonna go play some Valorant and drink some water because stay hydrated.
Follow me to the depths.
Thank you, Red Cyclops, for the follow on Twitch. See, everyone's being real cool and going over and following on Twitch. It's over here. Everyone's been very cool. We got
Follow me to the depths.
very good. Let's keep them coming. Reverb, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Very, very kind. Munch Lurk, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. You're very, very, very kind.
Follow me to the depths.
Oh, they're all coming in. Fill up follow train. Let's see how long this can go for. Munch, thank you for the follow. Tracer the Eraser, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Very cool, everyone.
Follow me to the depths.
That's it. They're all done. They're all gone. I think that's it. All right, everybody. Much love. Catch you in my stream tomorrow. Those of you who I see there, great. If not, those of you who are YouTube guys, I will see you next Monday in YouTube. Bye-bye. See ya.